Alright, now the next movie review I've got for today is I have Ator the Fighting Eagle. Now this stars Miles O'Keefe and Sabrina Saya, and also has a character by the name, he goes by Dakar, who happens to be the king of the spiders. So basically, this movie was released in 1983, and a little short story here I have. I saw this in the theater in 1983 because I used to live in Bethel, Ohio. We had this little theater there that would play like Saturday matinee films where you could see movies for like $2 to $3. Yeah, you remember this is the '80s, so the prices were a lot different then and a lot cheaper. And they played the movie, and I saw it with my dad, and because I had seen a preview somewhere somehow, and around that time, and I wanted to see it because I thought it would be cool for a sword and sorcery movie where a guy goes and kills these spiders. Now this DVD copy here has got a lot of stuff. It's released by Legacy. Now Scorpion released another version of this, which I would like to get that better because it's got all the stuff put back into the film that this took out. Because this is basically like an edited version of the movie. Now it was rated PG, and basically it's about a warrior who grows up to fulfill his prophecy. He must face the ultimate challenge, and he goes to this place, this guy named Dakar, who's the king of the spiders. Now it also stars the '70s blaxploitation films actress Laura Jimzer. She's well known and throughout the history, and also stars Edmund Purdon. I think he's passed away. Now Dakar has also passed away. You may remember Dakar from or Dekar, however you want to say his name. You may also recognize him from Zombie. He was one of the African American actors that were in the film, and he gets killed in that as well. But basically, the spiders are like these huge spiders, and you have these small spiders on top of the guy's head and walking on his arms and stuff like that. So it's not a bad movie, but it's not really a good movie either. So you got to think about what you're getting yourself into when you see something like this movie. I mean, they did go on to make two more movies. They did, let's see, they did Blade Master, and they did Quest for the Mighty Sword. Now, Miles O'Keefe played in a Blade Master, and he also played in another movie which was not part of the series called The Iron Warrior, or Iron Warrior. And both of those are more like sword and sorcery, because back in the '80s, like '81 up to about probably '87, '88, they did tons of sword and sorcery movies. You had Deathstalker, you had Sword and Sorceress, you had the Warrior and the Sorceress, you had Warriors of the Wasteland, you had the Barbarians, you had Barbarian Queens, so on and so forth. I could go on for probably another 3 more minutes just telling you about all the sword and sorcery movies that came out in the '80s. But this just happens to be one that I own. Most famous one is Beastmaster. Now that's a movie I'm going to review here soon too. But Ator the Fighting Eagle. Check it out. I don't know where you can see it without buying it. Maybe it might be on YouTube. I'm not sure. But I do know that I would recommend getting the Scorpion releasing, not this one, the Legacy release. But yeah, so as far as ratings go, as a child, I always liked the movie because how the the big spider comes down in there, and he grabs the sword and he jams it into the spider, and the blood starts coming down onto the rocks and all this kind of stuff. And but yeah, as a kid, I really enjoyed it. Now as a grown up, I kind of seen for what it was. The special effects weren't the best, and the acting wasn't the greatest. Um, but as to be on a good rating, I would give it probably 2.5 stars out of 5, and I would give it about a 4 out of 10 on IMDb rating. So, I mean, what else can I say that I haven't said? Now, I will say that the actress Sabrina Sayan, I guess that's how you say her name, she went on to do a lot of Italian films. So did Laura Jimster, and I also saw Ritza Brown. I forgot to mention that. Now, this was directed by Joe D'Amato. You may remember who's done like the Grim Reaper and Buried Alive from the 80s. He's passed away, but in the movie he's directed. His name is David Hills. He went by that name for the film. He went on to do a lot of softcore and hardcore porn films prior to his death. But yeah, so that's Ator the Fighting Eagle. So that I hope you enjoyed this video. Um, I was, like I said, I was going to do these two movie reviews together, but I decided to do them apart. And I was going to do them yesterday, but I got busy, so I did them today. So I hope you enjoyed these two movie reviews. This ends season 1 of my movie reviews. So this will be episode 7 and 8. So that ends season 1. Now the next one will be season 2, episode 1. Now those movie reviews, I will let you know in the future which ones they will be. I'm still going to do the Puppet Master series. I'm doing the Ghoulies series. I'm going to do Beastmaster still. I've got a couple comedies I've got planned in the future. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.